How do you add a decorative edge on a closed path with Affinity? In Affinity, once you have a closed path, so it could be a shape like a circle, a rectangle. There's no start or finish. So this is a closed path. When you want to add a decorative element or font or a dingbat, you will end up with a little bit of a gap. And if you want to get rid of that gap, there is a workaround. So let's activate our artistic text tool. And we are going to find a dingbat font. This is the one I'm going to be using, Cassel Edges. It's just a font, but instead of characters, it is shapes. And let's make that nice blue. That's going to be the color for my text. The first thing I want to do is put my text inside of the shape. That can be a little counterintuitive, but you click inside when here the cursor changes. As you can see, the color for the shape disappears. Now we just type in the character you want. You can repeat it, you can alternate, and so on. And when you reach that little red caret, it looks like it disappeared. Not a problem. Let's backspace 1. And now let's move that caret completely to the other end. And yep, as you can see, now our text, which is a dingbat, just flipped. But we get another caret here. Let's move that one also at the very beginning here. And we continue adding characters until we reach the end. Let's zoom in. You can see that it's not touching. If I add another one, it disappears. Not a problem. On the bottom right, you will see a little icon here. This is the little eye that will hide if you go over the line, so to speak. Let's click on that and your text or your dingbats reappear. Not a problem, except that at this point, it overlaps. How do you get this now to not overlap so it looks better? Of course, I can just backspace, but then I get a gap. Not any better. So I will just add a couple more characters, identical. I will select everything with Control A. It does not look like everything is selected, but it is. And now we are going to change the tracking. We can get that with the different panels. So I'll go under Window, Text, Character. And here I have the position. And if you look at the changes, as I go down, that makes my characters a little tighter between each other. I will go until I get, see this one too many, and here it is. And I can close it. And that's it. Now I do have a closed path with a decorative edge that looks absolutely continuous. No visible gap, no visible overlap. Everything looks fine, and I can use this as a border, a frame. I can put some text inside. However, I want to use this new shape. Now it's your turn to add decorative borders or dingbats along a closed path without any gap. Have fun!